Good morning, HTEC educators. My name is Treon Giorgio. I'm your 2021 HTEC secretary, and I've been asked by the council to go ahead and record a short video explaining our elevator pitch session that we're going to be having at the 2021 virtual HTEC National Conference, hosted by Hudson Valley Community College. So what the council's come up with is a project pitch presentation, a video presentation. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, and let's look at this real quick. So you'll see you can download this PDF, and this kind of gives an overview of the actual project or elevator pitch challenge. Now, we would like to know what you're doing in terms of CNC projects at your institution. So we would like you to pick your favorite CNC project and show it off virtually in the form of a 3.5 minute MP4 video. And what we're going to do is during the actual live national conference session, the council is going to MC this event and show off your project pitch videos to the actual attendees of the conference. Now, in order to do this successfully, we need an MP4 from you. And we need that MP4 to be right around 3 minutes for that. In that MP4, we need you to go ahead and give an overview of your project, show off explain any pertinent learning objectives for that project, show off any documentation that might help make it sense to the audience on what you're actually doing, like engineering drawings, routings, setup sheets, etc. And then kind of show how you do it, show how you progress through the different operations and make that final finished part. Then we would like to kind of know what makes that project so successful, or why did you choose this project? So what I've done is I've kind of created a sample for you using my IME 336 live tooling lathe project right here. So you could go ahead and go full video for this, or you could do a voice over PowerPoint on Zoom like I'm doing for this project right here. So what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and share this full screen, and I'm going to give you an example of kind of what the council expects out of your MP4 for this elevator pitch guideline. So I'm actually going to start my timer real quick just to make sure I'm right around time. So here we go. Again, this is my first run. This is a one-cut video. So here we go today. So hello, my name is Treon Giorgio, and I'm going to go ahead and explain my live tooling lathe part for my IME 336 course. IME 336 course is a junior level manufacturing engineering course offered at Cal Poly, and it's the second CNC course that the manufacturing engineers take. It's focused on live tooling, multi-axis machining, CNC macro programming, and advanced CNC concepts. So what we do in this class is we teach manufacturing engineers all about live tooling CNC lathes. So that's what this project's really dedicated to do. As you can see, the engineering drawings right there, and this part has a -12 AN fitting with a 1 1/4 inch hex on the side that gets cut with a live tooling lathe with a 3/8 inch end mill. Now, we then have the other side have a PEX fitting and a large bore where the students are basically learning how to use boring bars for the first time in this project. Now, the students are only given this engineering drawing like you see right here. From that engineering drawing, they have to go ahead and figure out how they're going to produce that part through all the different operations. They have to figure out how they go from raw stock to finished part. So as a class, we do some production planning, and we come up with a stock size of like 2 inch by 4 1/4. We figure out how we're going to hold it. So in this case, we're using a 1.975 board soft jaw that's 1.375 deep, and it holds both operations in that same soft jaw, as you can see right there. So that first CNC operation, they go ahead and they used Fusion 360 in this project. They used both Mastercam and Fusion 360 in this course. So this one was a Fusion 360 project where they machined that -12 AN fitting all the way up through that to the back of that 1.975 diameter. So they learned facing, turning, threading, spot drilling, and axial live tooling. And we ended up chamfering that part with a bullnose end mill, a 3/8 inch bullnose end mill, and did a little 3-axis machining. Now, thanks to Tim Paul from Autodesk for coming up with that idea. Now, the part is going to be held in the same soft jaw bore for the second operation. So they machine that PEX fitting side, and then they do the large bore machining for that second operation. And so they're facing, turning, spot drilling, and boring. The reason we had to drill twice is we don't have enough Z right there. We had to get a stub drill. So to hold this, to machine this part, we needed a soft jaw set. It can be done in an 8 inch or 10 inch 3-jaw chuck. Mine actually happens to be a 10-inch 3-jaw chuck. So I have an ST20Y with the BMT turret right here. So you can see that behind me. And the tooling for this project is in terms of cutting tools, you can get it done with a CNMG, a VNMG, and then some sort of OD threading tool to do that 1 1/16 inch -12 thread. You need a 3/4 inch, 120-degree spot drill, a high-speed steel 5/8 inch stub drill, small boring bar, and a 3/8 inch bowl end mill with a 15 thou radius. And I'd like to thank SwiftCarb for donating the end mills for this project. Thank you. Now, you can see, so the students go from solid model to finished part just from an engineering drawing. And at the end, they use the metrology lab to go ahead and validate their process. So they measure the part using the optical comparator to validate that they machine that PEX fitting correctly. So again, I'd like to thank Fusion 360 and SwiftCarb for their assistance on this project. And if you have any questions, you can contact me at tgiorgio@calpoly.edu. But this is my live tooling lathe project from IME 336 at Cal Poly. Hopefully you've enjoyed this project. Have a great day. Okay, so basically that was 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's about what we expect for the CNC project here. So we expect about right around a 3-minute video. You basically shoot that as an MP4. You could use Zoom and a PowerPoint and voice over it and show us what you got. We're really excited to see these projects. And you never know, everybody who participates might get a trophy. That could happen these days, right? Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you at the 2021 HTEC National Conference online. Bye.